Hi there, this is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, and welcome to another episode of my Eurekas in a row. Today I'm going to talk about spine numbers 109 to 111, so just 3 films in this little run. And again, this is just going through my Eureka Masters of Cinema and pointing out my consecutive spine numbers. Again, I'm not complete, because that would be one video and I never will be complete. So apologies, but all of these 3 films are in the English language. I know, but we have to do it, we just have to power through. So first is an Anthony Mann Western, but it's one of the ones that perhaps doesn't get mentioned enough. It's the one with Gary Cooper, and it's Man of the West. This is spine number 109. This is a later one, this is 1958. This is well after High Noon. Gary Cooper's getting on a bit. I've never been a huge Gary Cooper fan, but he's really good in this. Again, he's older. It was written by Reginald Rose, and it's one of Anthony Mann's lovely dark westerns. There's an image in the booklet, and again, this is an older MOC, so it's got a DVD as well. This is just another fantastic Mann Western. Gary Cooper being the outsider, coming back and then realising the gang of outlaws is the gang that he used to run with. Just a beautiful, beautiful film, and a really good performance by Gary Cooper. Next, perhaps the most upbeat film of all time, directed by Sidney Lumet, number 110 or 110, The Offence, with Sean Connery, Trevor Howard and Ian Bannon, from 1972. What a happy film this is. This is set in England. It's always raining and grim, and Sean Connery is the detective who's on the trail of a child molester and murderer as little girls go missing, and Ian Bannon is the suspect. Sean Connery's got problems, emotional problems, drinking problems, marriage problems. This is not Sean Connery as the pin-up, not Sean Connery as every housewife's dream. Again, this is a Blu-ray DVD. This is Sean Connery at probably his nastiest, most misanthropic. It is absolutely brutal. It kind of is shot not like Boorman's Point Blank, but it gives you a kind of feel of a little bit of Point Blank. It's a little bit disorientating at times. Obviously Connery would do The Hill with Sidney Lumet as well, which really needs a Blu-ray. I know there's some non-PC stuff in The Hill, but that really needs a Blu-ray as well, because it's a fantastic film. So if you're kind of used to Sean Connery being the hero and always winning, this will probably be a bit shocking. It is a fairly disturbing film. It doesn't leave a good taste in the mouth, but that's what cinema should be. It should be challenging, and The Offence is challenging. Again, Trevor Howard, who obviously was older at the time as well. It's a very kind of small scale film. It does take place in kind of lots of, well, not lots of rooms, but it does take place in kind of claustrophobic rooms. And again, in the past, certainly when I was younger, I didn't think Sean Connery was that good an actor. mainly because of Bond, but the offence, he shows that he's actually somebody to be reckoned with, not just physically. Again, he does use his physicality in this film a lot, especially in the scenes with Bannon. So that's spine number 110. Spine number 111 has another kind of not 100% sympathetic protagonist. It's Sam Fuller's, one of his masterpieces, Pick Up in South Street from 1953 with Richard Widmark, and a seminal performance with the classic lines of "Are you waving the flag at me?" Again, Sam Fuller, provocateur, the idea of, you know, an American that is like perhaps not 100% patriotic is like shocking. Richard Widmark is a pickpocket. There's a communist plot. There's a brilliant performance by Thelma Ritter, one of the greatest murder scenes of all time. Brilliant dialogue. Again with Fuller, he doesn't hang about. It's 80 minutes long, but it's so good. And again, Widmark just is an absolute star. And again, it's one of those films that you can almost smell. You can smell the city streets. You can smell the waterfront. It's just absolute 50s perfection. And Richard Widmark, you know, very much a independent contractor. He's not interested in doing things for people out of the goodness of his heart. There's always a price, and he is just in sensational form. But Thelma Ritter is tremendous as well, as an older lady who's prone to give people tips and information. She's fantastic. And again, at 80 minutes, it just rattles along beautifully, and it's brilliantly written and shot by Sam Fuller, who is one of the most underrated filmmakers out there, but it's probably because he ruffled feathers, and people don't like their feathers ruffled. So that's a little very quick short look at spine numbers 109, 110 and 111. Please let me know if you've seen these films, and you probably should have, and what you think of them, and hopefully you'll join me again for more of my Eureka Masters of Cinema in a row. This is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, saying farewell.